Ruth chapter 1. In the days of the judges, there was a famine in the land, and a man went from Bethlehem to Judah to sojourn in the country of Moab, and his wife and his sons. The name of the man was Elimelech. The name of his wife was Naomi, and the names of his two sons were Mahlon and Chilion, Ephrathites, from Bethlehem of Judah. And they went to the country of Moab and remained there. Then Elimelech, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left with her two sons. They took for themselves wives of the women of Moab. The name of the one was Orpah, and the name of the other Ruth. And they dwelt there about 10 years. Then both Mahlon and Chilion also died. So the woman survived her two sons and her husband. Then she arose with her two daughters-in-law and returned from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab that the Lord was watching over his people by giving them bread. Therefore she and her two daughters-in-law left the place where she was and returned to the land of Judah. And Naomi said to her two daughters-in-law, "Go, return each to her mother's house. May the Lord have mercy on you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. The Lord grant that you may find rest, each in the house of her husband." Then she kissed them, and they lifted up their voices and wept. And they said to her, "We will return with you to your people." But Naomi said, "Turn back, my daughters. Why do you desire to go with me? Are there still sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? Turn back, my daughters, for I am too old to have a husband. For I say, if I married and should bear a son, would you wait for them till they were grown? Would you restrain yourselves from having husbands? No, my daughters, for it grieves me very much for your sakes, that the hand of the Lord has gone out from within me." Then they lifted up their voices and again wept. Orpah kissed her mother-in-law and returned to her people. But Ruth followed her. And Naomi said to Ruth, "Look, your sister-in-law has returned to her people and to her gods. Return after your sister-in-law." But Ruth said, "Do not ask me to leave you or turn back from following you, for wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. And whenever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord cause this to happen to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me." When Naomi saw that she was determined to go with her, she ended her conversation with her. Now the two of them went until they came to Bethlehem, and the whole city shouted because of them, and said, "Is this Naomi?" But she said to them, "Do not call me Naomi, call me bitter, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, and the Lord has brought me home again empty. Why do you call me Naomi, since the Lord has humbled me, and the Almighty has afflicted me?" So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabite woman returned with her. Her daughter-in-law also returned from the country of Moab. Now they came to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest.